Hey guys, welcome to the stream. You guys already know what today's all about. It's gonna take a bit of time though. 5 hours left. Alright, so final bit of orbit gathering before we summon. It won't literally be everything I have left, because I still have quite a bit left. Oh boy, yeah, I'm not doing all of that today.
You're gay.
Well, then, I only have 93 stamina, and I have to go through hard mode as well, so hard story mode, and I'll do as many prologues as I can. But yeah, as soon as I'm out of stamina, I'm just gonna go for it. So yeah, that's the plan for today. I won't have that many orbs, so I'll just be sniping. Whoa, Pokemon fan, thank you for the resub. 3 months, welcome back. There's not that much barracks cleaning left, because we only have to make 20 slots, because I don't expect myself to have over that much over 100 orbs. Thanks, Tree Man. Obviously I'm gonna go for Summer Young Tiki. I think she's the best hero here, so that's what I'm interested in. Wait, there's main story quests? Oh, no, I'm just still not done those. Manuel, you're sick? You'll get better. Everybody gets sick eventually, and then they'll get better. But yeah, thank you again. Thank you again, Pokemon fan. Thank you for the resub. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Let's see. If I budget my stamina. There's still a lot of orbs left, but I'm not gonna bother getting them. A Sketchy Summer, I would only be sniping for red and blues. I would say. As much as I like Lind, and as good as Takumi is, if I'm just gonna focus on heroes that I like, it's just be Takumi. It would just be Summer Young Tiki and Camilla. Alright, so what's the best ratio I can go along here? 20 stamina for 2 orbs. I guess I'll do one of those first. Oh, thanks Lapin for resubbing. 2 months, welcome back. I don't actually like Takumi. Hey, Nim, I finally caved in and went for Takumi and got him an 80 orbs long Brave Bike. Not to mention I got plus speed minus HP. Glad I did it. I'm glad you did too. 80 orbs is a great ratio for a perfect IV hero. I've already done a lot of barracks cleaning offline, and I already have a good idea what I'm going to do, so this won't take too long. But yeah, I already know what I'm removing. I already made some slots too, but again, the most amount of room we only need is like 20, so it should be okay. Anyways, first things first, we'll go through main story, and then we'll do some paralogs, and then if we could do Takumi GHP, we'll do Takumi GHP. But otherwise, I'm only going to be sniping for reds and blues, and hopefully that's good enough. There's still a lot of orbs remaining, but I'm not going to burn any stamina potions, because stamina potions are pretty rare for me right now. Well, not pretty rare, but it's supposed to go to Tempest Trials, so I'll try not to go crazy there. We already have 100 orbs. What IVs do I want on Summer Young Tiki? I'm looking for plus speed minus HP. That's what I would like. I don't know if I'll actually get it. Do you guys ever get depressed going over the IVs? Trying to go for IVs? This is why I prefer 4-star heroes so much more than 5-star heroes, because when you think about it... Oh, TGP.
Hey, I won't be on, but good luck on pulling this time around. Don't get pineappled.
Pineapple? This isn't Smash, but thank you to TGP for the $5 donation. Thank you, dude. Alright. But as I was saying, I really hate going for 5-star heroes in a way, because you have no control over the IVs. I'd rather get a bunch of 4-stars so I can get the perfect IVs, like what I did for Cordy. Cordy is plus speed minus res, and this Lilna is minus HP plus attack. My speed would be really good as well, but I'll go for minus. I actually think 25 speed is like kind of salvageable with the armor meta right now, but yeah, that's what I mean. Like there are some benefits to going for that. Oh crap! How do we finish this in one turn? I mean, not one turn. Say what you will about getting pineapple. Dreamland is fire. I actually love Dreamland, dude. Actually, Wolfberg can straight up just go in here and kick some ass. Because Wolfberg is a god. I wish they put through the IVs being shown. Oh yeah, definitely. It's a strange thing when they don't show the IVs when, you know, everybody else already like puts it in the UI anyway, so why the hell not? But IS seems to be taking their time a lot with these minor adjustments. Anyways, it'll be a while before we start summoning, so strap yourselves in for this orb adventure of gathering orbs. Oh, and if anybody has a rise, please share it, because that would give me 2 extra orbs. Has a really good rise, that would be nice. And I should also do some Takumi GHB. What is it today? Also should double check that. Today is Clarice. I believe, yeah, I have finished Clarice. Clarice, Water Blessing, Wind Blessing. I think I can do that. Water and wind. And fire. Water, wind, and fire. Does that remind me of something? And Ursula is complete. Okay, so just Clarice as well. This is going to take a while, dudes. Are you going to skip the PA banner? How many orbs will you be dropping? The new PA banner, that's why I'm not going to go out, like, completely out of my way to use all my orbs on a Sketchy Summer, because the new banner, I'll just be going for Alincia or Micaiah. Actually, I'll be sniping for Alincia. No, Micaiah first and foremost, because she's actually pretty good. Please don't take 3 hours to summon. I'm too sleepy. I don't plan to, because there's also game night later. I got a 5-star rise you can use. Oh, Jade Face, please add me. Please add me. It would actually really help me out. Actually, if you're on Twitch, you just scroll down and my code's right there. You think of using like 50 orbs for this banner, or just gonna use all of it? I'm gonna use all of it. Actually, I'm gonna go until I get. If I get like a 5-star and I only have like 20 orbs left, I'll just stop. You know, I'll just take it and leave. But yeah, please share your rise. It's not like I can't do it without you guys. It's just it would make my life so much easier, and it would save me a lot of time. A sexy mask. This is not what I meant, though. This is definitely not what I meant. He actually has to do. He actually has to get the kill. You know that, right? That is not what I meant. But thanks, anyways. What if you get Alincia or Micaiah on your free summon? Then I'll just take it and go. Well, anyways, thanks anyways, but that's okay. We can't actually use that, unfortunately. Alright, here we go.
I must prevail.
My last orbs for Summer Yuntiki got pity broken by Exalt Crom. I'm okay with that. Yeah, Exalt Crom's actually really good. A lot of people get upset when they don't get what they want, but like, a 5-star is a 5-star, man. The only time I would get upset is when the 5-star is like not 5-star exclusive.
I am the conqueror.
By not 5-star exclusive, I mean like, oh, Luna should be up there. Like, if it's like a 5-star Hannah or something, well, I'd actually be pretty happy about 5-star Anna. But what I just mean is like, there's clearly no there's no real benefit to it. Then yeah, I'm not happy about that.
Yes.
Wait, what the heck? Oh, yeah, like
Understood.
that. $12 damage, jeez. I actually shouldn't have done that because she loses defense because of Wolfberg. Did you know Raven can actually hit 50 attack at level 1? No, but I don't really think much of it because, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of Raven. What if Luke or Satyr? Well, there are still uses for those guys. So.
Lead or be led.
Oh crap! How am I supposed to finish this in
Very
time?
well.
This guy actually doesn't die in one shot, which is problematic. And we get doubled by this blue mage. We actually will survive that. So.
I am the conqueror.
For eternity.
Oh wait, I should have sent him up. Okay, whatever. Too late now.
Yes.
Marbles want to join BET dubs.
Yes, dear.
Marbles wants to join what? The BT dubs?
Oh, okay.
What does that mean? We haven't summoned yet. We're still gathering some orbs. This is the last bit of orb gathering before we go through with it.
Very well.
Oh, sure. Let's see. Okay, good job. We did it.
Yes.
Please don't be advantage or something. Alright, we're fine. I've been leveling up my the 3 heroes I'm working on.
By the way, you uncultured pineapple.
Thanks, CGP. Alright, I'll just leave it in staff chat then. I hope the volume balancing's gonna work out. It's in stream guests, guys. Wait, let's see. Well, I'm in. Okay, well, you guys can tell me how it sounds once you get in here. Haven't like had a stream of marbles in a while. That's actually pretty exciting to finally get that. Finally have it again. I wonder where he is though. Are you summoning on this stream? Yeah, we're summoning on this stream. It'll take a while though. We're still gathering orbs, so don't get too upset at me. I've already told you guys what I'm doing, so it'll take a bit of time.
All right. Understood.
Lead or be led.
Yes, dear.
But until then, like, I guess we'll just be chatting with you guys. Marbles, I'm already in stream guests in the staff chat, dude. You can come in.
I am the conqueror.
Yes.
Oh crap! Why the fuck is Sumiya kicking her ass? I guess reprisal lance and close defense, but like
Okay.
still, that feels so weird.
Understood. For eternity. Okay. Yes.
Hey, buddy.
Hello, buddy.
Hey guys, can you tell me how the voices sound in comparison? I don't remember how it sounds anymore. The last time we asked you guys though, it went really badly, so I'm wondering. I'm hoping. Yeah.
I got a new mic a while ago, but a condenser.
Very well.
So I'm back to my ugly little
Lead or be led.
Logitech headset that costs like $10.
Yes.
So excuse me if the sound quality is absolute garbage right now.
People are saying too low, so give me a sec.
Oh yeah, there's also that.
Yeah, if you got a new mic, I would have to readjust things.
We'll get there soon.
Alright, how about now, guys?
Seashore by the seashore. I can't actually pronounce that correctly. I'm terrible. So anyway, hello stream. How is everybody today?
Let's be happy.
Okay. I'm hoping they can still too low. Oh god, worse? How can it be worse? I turned it to up to 150%. It's even lower. How's that even?
How's that even possible?
I turned it up to 150%.
10 out of 10.
It's good for me. I'm so confused. I'll put you at 200%, but that's as high as it goes. Okay, guys, in comparison to like the background music, Marbles, and myself, how does it sound? What needs more balancing?
The balance is my terrible ass mic.
I've never had
going
like so much
inside.
struggling. Better? It's fine. Sounds good now. Okay, so it has to be at 200% for it to be okay.
All right. Let's be happy.
I am the conqueror.
Alright. Could be louder though. We literally cannot make him louder. He's at 200%. It's as high as it goes.
Okay.
There's nothing else I could do about it then.
Yes.
So Marvel's Bud, how have you been?
For eternity.
I've been on the quiet side lately.
Okay.
Yeah, why?
Been well, stuff's been kind of slow with
Lead or be led.
me working on getting things for my computer.
Very well.
Wait,
I don't
what?
know, stuff's been taking
I
a
am the
fucking
conqueror.
ever on shipment. I'm still waiting on a few more RAM sticks. Like, I was trying to stream, and one of the things is I can't actually have the stream and web browser open at the same time
Hmm.
because there's not enough
Lead or be led.
there's not enough memory to allocate for both of them.
Wait, what? How little RAM are you working with?
4 gigs.
Yes.
Wait, 4 gigs is that? Okay. I didn't think 4 gigs would be that little.
4 gigs is pretty little when you're used to something like 12 and 14. Only reason why I can't use my old RAM sticks is because this new
Okay.
board, it's running like the
Alright.
DDR4 shit instead of the DDR3. So I have to get new sticks,
Understood.
which kind of sucks, but it means by the time
Yes.
I'm done with everything, I'll be better off than what I was before.
That's good at least.
Other than that, channel hasn't been slowing down too much. I can still get a decent amount of weekly content going, but as far as streams goes, I've been hella slow on it.
Yeah, the last stream I watched was when you were trying out the tactics. No, what was it called? The Grandmaster stuff.
Yeah, I think it was last time I streamed. I would have streamed again last week just to do it, but then I joined Chaz for the Rival Bro Mains thing.
Yeah, I saw a bit of that.
Understood.
Like that was pretty fun.
Oh.
I was
How-
gonna do it this week, but now I'm just getting kind of impatient, waiting for
Okay.
parts, and then I was like, oh,
Yes.
hey, look, Nim's streaming again. He's gonna
For
gamble. I was like, oh
eternity.
yeah, I'll just join him on that then.
So why did you have the brilliant idea of forcing everybody to try out your atrocious Setsuna?
I am the conqueror.
Setsuna was kind of godlike. I just wasn't expecting. I didn't read the thing about the new thing where they can actually
The
teleport and
person
attack
with the
now.
wise F C is
So I was like, oh,
030558 apparently.
Otherwise, Setsuna was kind of godlike otherwise.
Alright. Thanks Blue Destination for the donation. And Kaizoku, yesterday I refunded your hero review because we ended up not doing it, so thanks for redeeming it today, but it'll probably be a while before I actually do it. Have you finished the 3 heroes part with Rise?
I forgot about it.
Oh boy. It's such a pain. He's one of the lowest attacking heroes in the entire game, so...
He's not that low.
What?
You could probably bullshit it if you just like no, Azama's the lowest. And if I can kill with Azama, I can definitely kill with Words, so I'm not really too worried about that.
Okay. Well, he literally... Okay, well, at most you're like the guy has no speed, as like attack just under 30 or something like that. It's just... Okay, that number is definitely wrong. I've put it in 3 times now.
I mean, if you have your hands on like an attack tactic, you can just slap some like random basic seals on them.
Oh, I'm not saying it's
Probably
impossible.
bullshit.
It'll just take a
Yeah.
very long time.
Yeah, but the training, like those training maps, like the stuff there is like super weak. So it probably won't take as long as you think it'll take. It'll be training him up like a 4-star one that's like plus attack or something.
You're gonna train one up just for the quest?
Yeah. I mean, I probably should have had one trained already
Understood.
because like I already maxed out his hero merit. So I had a level 40 one at some point and I threw it away. Don't know why.
Well, I have a level 41. It's still gonna be a pain in the butt, so I'm not looking forward to it. Thanks Jadeface, by the way. I'll be using it later. All right.
Understood.
Did you summon on this banner, right?
I did?
Lead or be led.
Yeah, I did.
That sounds like a question. What?
I forgot I had even summoned on it.
Oh fuck! I
Did
messed this up
even
again.
get anything?
I forgot again. It's guidance with dance. All right, great. I gotta redo that.
Dancers.
Wait, I should have just waited because they move. I remember. Now I remember.
Okay.
Got
You
distracted.
just bullshit with some lights blessings. Give a fuck. That's what I do.
I guess. Sure, why not? We have a ton of lights blessings, and I'd rather not burn some stamina instead.
Lead or be
Yeah,
led.
there's no like how it is now. There isn't even anywhere else to use those
I
lights
am the
blessings
conqueror.
other than like
Very well.
I don't know, rolling gauntlet.
Yes.
When we attack, we hit at 50. No, it doesn't. Whoops.
Lead or be led.
Yeah, can't do that.
All right.
Very well.
Anyway, Sketchy Summer's the one with the Camilla, right? I forgot.
Yeah, it's the one Camilla. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I did pull that one. I had got 2 Camillas, 2 Lins, and then I think that was it.
2 Camillas, 2 Lins. Oh, Lin. Yeah. I was thinking like, wait, Lin as in the one from Blazing Blade. I was like, what?
No, Linda.
Yeah.
Linda.
I was
I always
thinking
pronounce
for a
it
moment.
Linda just so I can tell what I'm saying.
Lead or be led.
Yeah, I got confused
Anyway,
for a moment. Yeah.
2 of them. As for Pity Breakers, I had got like a Sigurd and like a Ratja.
Yes.
You got a what?
Ratja. Rajat.
Oh.
I just pronounce it as Ratja because she does look kind of ratchet.
Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you said. Okay, sure. I thought you meant rat. I was like, what the heck are you talking? Okay.
I mean, she do kind of look like a rat.
No, she doesn't. Wow. She looks fine,
I'm
dude.
just saying.
Wow. Wow. Do you have something against her?
No, I just like the meme. Like, I just never pronounce her name correctly.
The magic
Okay.
is within.
She's just not Tharja, which is enough. Although, they did enhance her waifu ability coming into Heroes, if you catch my drift.
Yeah.
I do not remember her being that stacked in Fates.
Yeah. Most characters were not that stacked. As for the question why I use a blessing, because I'm trying to conserve stamina. I don't want to use any stamina potions before Tempest Trials come up. And if I redid that, I could only run 3 more chain challenges. So that's the reason. Have you been working on any new heroes? What's your most wacky idea? What's your wacky ideas nowadays, huh?
Lead or be led.
Right now I'm working on Sheena for score.
Sheena
She's
for
not gonna
score.
be too crazy. I'm just gonna do like the slaying axe and the vengeful fighter and like steady breath.
Yes, dear.
Very well.
She's fairly simple. She's just there for
Yes.
score.
All right.
As for
For eternity.
crazy shit I've done lately,
Okay.
I haven't done too much. Like, I've just been kind of pulling random shit that I don't care about, and they're just kind of rotting in my box. Only new thing I've done was put Juicy Wave on May.
Juicy Wave on who?
May.
Oh.
Also, we have 15 base teams now. I just noticed that. Anyway, yeah. So she has like Juicy Wave, Fury, Chill Res, and then like Brash Assault on the seal. And it's pretty fun. She has like a basic 55 attack, so
I am the
it works pretty
conqueror.
well. I should get her odd attack wave at some point, but I don't know if I'll kill like an Ishtar for that because I kind of like Ishtar.
I just got my first Ishtar and I'm super depressed about it because it was minus
I guess
speed.
attack. Oh, that's you. Well, that's still pretty bad, but I have a minus attack one, and she was my free summon, so I couldn't be too mad.
Well, I committed well, I committed 150 orbs to that banner, the Legend Heroes banner, and I just wish it went better.
Yeah,
Understood.
for sure. But yeah, I'm looking at my Taltiu and my Ishtar, and my Taltiu has more attack than my Ishtar, and Ishtar has a freaking legendary weapon on,
What?
which is pretty hilarious.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Yes.
How caught up are you in the game right now? Like, have you finished all the quests?
Yes.
Uh,
Understood.
because of the Forge and Bonds thing, I never did finish the monthly quest yet. They're about done. I still have a few of the 10th stratum quests to do, like the cavalry and the armor one.
So you two,
Other than that, I'm basically caught up.
okay. So you two, Forging
yeah,
Bonds
for
took all your
years.
stamina.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's what I really think Forging Bonds is all about, taking away everybody's stamina. Wait,
I mean,
she didn't
they
move.
tried, but I still have like 50 stamina potions.
Let's
And
be
it only
happy.
took like 3 hours to clear
Understood.
like everybody. When I think about it, I was being super lazy. I did like all of it on the last day, other than like naturally burning stamina.
Okay.
Wait, all of it on the... Oh, okay. I had to burn 3 stamina potions by the end of it, but still, yeah, I had to finish it. For the final orb, I guess, yeah. That made me so far behind in all the things. Like story mode, now I'm just like finishing it off.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't have the Grand Hero Battle Elite stuff done yet.
The Grand Hero Battle what? Oh no.
The Elite quest?
Yeah, I always
Like-
think... For me, for those things, like, there's so much time on it, I'd rather not just force it. Because, like, you could grind through it, but that's boring, man.
I don't know. I'm a man that likes his grinding.
What does your hero mirror list look like now?
Let's see. I know I got at least 30 or 40, maybe 50 people done by now.
Yeah. Alright, guys, this is the last part of it. We're just gonna do 3 of the paralogs. Or we can do 2 of the last paralogs. But those would have a lot higher chance of failing. There's still so many I've left behind. I don't know why I left this one behind.
I had 164 characters done so far.
164. Alright. That doesn't even sound like a real number, but alright.
I am at least 60% done. 65% done. I actually pulled for Leo on that quick riposte banner just so I can max hero merit and throw quick riposte on somebody.
Rival means now gives hero merit, right?
It does.
So let's see if you can get hero merit on heroes you don't own at all. That's what I'm interested in finding out.
That's actually interesting. I never even thought of that. You can throw in like a bunch of characters you don't have maxed out, and then you can do like the easiest thing possible, and then just press that shit on auto battle. That's actually an interesting thing.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm doing like 2 characters at a time, 3 characters at a time. Imagine getting like 15 characters done at a time. Like that shit's gonna be wild.
Yeah. And also can't believe Harado made a Rise. Like, he fully built this dude. I can't... Wow. I'm surprised by that.
Yeah, he's good in his own way, but not super amazing.
I don't really think Rise is very meaningful to use, but goddamn, that one is crazy. How often do you use healers anyways?
I don't know. I either default to Azama or Jenny, but I try to use the other ones. Like Sarah's pretty fun, but for the most part, they're just there for like auto battle training.
Oh yeah.
Especially Azama, because that dude just does not die.
Wait. Okay. I mean, if he gets hit by a mage, isn't he pretty much dead?
Nah, just shoot for plus res, throw in distant defense. Easy game, easy life.
Okay.
If you do take some damage, like you can run like Martyr Plus and Live to Serve on the seal and just completely fill your HP and your other dude's HP up completely fast. Like I used that for like I started doing duels with like Azama and Setsuna. So Azama would be frontline taking a bunch of damage, then the combination of Martyr Plus and then Live to Serve, they just heal like 60-70 HP together, and it's actually pretty amazing.
Yeah. Well, he's probably one of the better heroes to use Martyr on because he actually has defense and he has quite a bit of bulk as well. I don't know. Yeah.
It's weird how they gave Martyr to units like I think they gave it to Maribel too.
Yeah, they
And I was
did.
like, why? Her HP is almost as paper as Elise's. I mean,
Glad to help.
sure, she's power crept Elise, but she's still paper.
Yep. Oh boy. I actually thought after Maribel came in the game, the meta would be changed by a lot more than what it actually happened. Like I thought we would be seeing a lot more healers, but maybe we're just too high up in arena to see it so far.
I don't know. Did you really expect Trillamina to be that useful?
No, I don't expect I don't expect the weapon to be useful. I expect her stats to be useful, and that people like would recognize that and try her out like that.
Oh. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, no matter how high you go, you don't escape horses, but no one's going to, like, you're only going to see it on, like, gatekeeping teams where it's, like, a +10 Hector, and then, like, here's Elise for some reason, and a score range of 752, and you're just like, what the actual fuck is going on here?
Scoring just
It's pretty
752.
Yes, I saw a goddamn Elise in 752.
The heck? How's that even
Okay.
possible?
Lead on.
Hector really broke the game. That's all I can say.
Yes.
I see.
Let's go.
I've never. Okay, sure. I think the highest I've ever seen was 744 in terms of what I thought, but yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So how you feel about the new meta with the whole
Lead on.
like regular arena where you actually had to get killed with your bonus units?
I don't like it. I actually kind of hate it because, look, Arena, there are two things that have happened to Arena now. Number one is that Arena is all about merges. I mean, it's even more about merges. Basically, now it's like, before it was about merges, but now it's like, okay, well, you gotta use armor. And you're like, I don't want to use armor. Like, too bad. Use armor, you're not gonna stay in tier 20.
All right.
That's what it's all about now.
Glad to help.
And then after that, you have,
As you say.
Do my best.
guys, please. You all use double rallies. Nobody has a repositioning skill to get Robin to attack something.
All right. Do my
Oh my.
Understood.
Everybody's so focused on points that this. Okay, sure.
Yes.
Lead on.
But yeah, and then, so basically it's like all about armor now, and then in the future it's like all about armor, but you don't even use that stuff, and then because you're gonna have to use the bonus hero to get all the kills. It's like, it's just making it more plain and boring, in my opinion.
My turn.
Yeah, if you think tier 20 is bad now, wait for tier 21. That shit's gonna be fucking cancer.
What I'm talking about is tier 20. Like, what the tier 21 that I envision in the future is just gonna be exclusively armor, and that's just stupid. But that's what's gonna happen. I already know it.
Yes.
I mean, ultimately it's whatever. It's Ice is always gonna be like that.
Let's go. Well, well.
I don't know. I feel like they could change some few things, but my ideas are just simply too radical for this game.
I really just think they don't give a damn anymore. That's all. Like,
Doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, and I mean they're not top sellers. I mean I saw the latest top 10 for Japan sales for mobile games. They're not on it.
wait, what are they ranking as then?
I didn't check. I only saw like the top. I only saw the top people, and it's like I'm surprised. There was this like most random ass game that I've never heard of that was on the top. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Well, obviously they're Japanese people, but okay, what is it? Where did the FEH rank then?
Person who posted only posted the top 10, but they're probably still in the top 20, but they're probably not super high other ones. Plus, with how much and this is just based off of sales, like the top 3 is like Monster Strike, FGO, and DBZ Dokkan.
Wait, DBZ's doing that well?
Oh yeah, it's DBZ.
Yes?
Like Dokkan makes 5.2 bill. They made that much in
Yeah.
and this is in June, by the way. So they made 5.2 bill in July, and then FGO, which is like number 2, which is like 9.9. So like that's how much different it is. And let me see. Like out of the top 10, everything, even Shadowverse is doing better than Fed right now.
Shadowverse is doing better.
Yeah, and that's number 10. But yeah, the top 10 is like in order is like Monster Strike, FGO, DBZ Dokkan, Puzzle and Dragon, Knives Out, and then there's Shiraneko, Bang Dream, Starlight Sage, GBF is like all the way at number 9, and then Sengoku Enbu. And that's yeah, and Sengoku Enbu is at 1.5 bill. Everything else that's still in the 1 bill range is Million Live Theater Days, Prince Connect, and then Shadowverse. That's it. Everybody else is doing less than a bill. But like right under that is Azure Lane, and Azure Lane is actually a pretty like game. Waiting for the English version to get the hell out of closed beta. So so like I can tell you right now, that game's gonna be big when the English release comes out. But yeah, other than that, everything else is doing like less than that. And a notable amount of sense. After Azure Lane, Casino Alice, and then Madoka, which are pretty good games in their own right.
So, wait, then FEH ranks below who? I lost track of it.
All of those games.
All of those games? Okay, well, that's pretty telling then. I didn't think it was that bad, but okay.
According to this list I found, it is 43rd in grossing for Japan right now. August 8th.
40th?
43rd.
43rd. IS
FEH
better
number
recognize
1.
they're fucking up something.
Just a bit.
Just to put things in perspective, guys, FEH won number 1 in best selling or best grossing game on its opening year. Like it won in terms of all the first year gachas. So to go from number 1 as an opener, anyways, to this is kind of depressing.
Definitely. They're definitely screwing something up right now. Or at least the hype's calming down. But they're definitely screwing things up.
Do you guys feel like the game's slowing down? Everyone in chat.
I
do think it's kind of hard though.
Yeah, a little bit at least. But, I mean, that's only natural at this point.
Sure it is,
But they
but
should try something.
But it's like unnatural at this point, like what they're doing, in my opinion.
Let's go.
Right.
Well.
It shouldn't have been this way.
Okay.
No, we really shouldn't, but
Understood.
I don't know what IS is even thinking at this point. It's just getting really screwed up.
With IS and how they're handling the latest, like how they're handling Arena, it's just gonna alienate more players, in my opinion. So.
Oh, the Arena changes are like, I'm fine with tier 21. That's fine, but some of the other recent changes are just garbage.
Alright.
I think tier 21 is just gonna kill the game. Arena was already noticeably worse off ever since the first change, and now they're gonna further fuck with it.
Well. Understood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
to
I don't
cater to
think
whales.
this kind of setup right now is feeding whales enough content.
Understood.
No.
You know, like when it comes to feeding whales content, usually the free-to-play players are the content for whales.
Well,
Wait,
well.
what? What does that mean?
I don't. What?
Very well.
All right, let me
Of
explain
course.
this. When you're a whale, one of the
Yes.
things you really like getting that feeling of is putting your money. Is when you throw down so much money and
As
you
you
start
said,
seeing
glad
results
to
faster
help.
than everybody else, or you're seeing bigger numbers. Like
Right.
if you look
Okay.
at what the whales have for 5-star exclusives, and a lot of these 5-star exclusives aren't viable for arena due to their BST or whatever. So it's like you don't really get to use these new Uber units because they're not armor units. So you just kind of feel discouraged from playing the game. And I think the idea of making the bonus units score more points is supposedly for the whales to feel like they're getting use out of the sting they're pulling. But I kind of had doubts about this because overall, if it's like a mage or something, they're still gonna score lower with the +10 mage and not stay in tier 21 with like farming bonus points off of these units because they're not armored. So again, IS fails to give the content the whales want while also fucking over all of the other fucking free-to-play units or the light spenders or whatever. And it's like the only one, like, I know nobody wants it, but I'm sorry, if you want whales to have content that keeps the game getting the money, we need that live PvP, my boy. Like, I need these people to walk in and show that they are getting these wins because they spent enough money.
I'm not
And it's
sure if that's gonna be good for the game. It just like the predominant amount of players are gonna be free to play, and if you're gonna just rub them off as to say, oh yeah, you gotta be pay to win to beat these people, like, and then they're just gonna be like, wow, maybe we'll just play another game. And the funny thing is,
That's what they made that's what they made Tier 21 for in the first place.
no,
For the-
tier 21. Okay, number one, tier 21. They're marketing it as if you are confident in your
Well said.
arena skills.
That summed up everything I feel about the game right now. I just don't feel like getting my money worth right now.
Bago,
Despite what I
you're way too
said.
far ahead though. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, despite what I said though, like the way the game is set up is where there's like you absolutely cannot get content locked out of stuff, even by other whales because the nature of how viable every single unit is in their general sense, where it's like, yeah, they could have like their turn one Gale Force, but there are free to play options that will absolutely stuff things like Gale Force and all this other turtling nonsense that people would imagine it would be like. And it's like you kind of want whales to like pull one over on people, but if you're like a confident player, like you're still gonna stomp whales because you already built these godlike free to play units like Gwendolyn and Sheena. So it's like,
Yeah.
you know, it balances itself out in a sense, but people who don't notice that immediately probably will be discouraged. But then again, they probably weren't the most skilled tacticians around in the first place.
I don't think anything in this game has to do with skills right now.
No, not an arena.
Yeah.
What's the
Even.
plan?
It's,
Yeah, that is a lack of the
it's
true.
stupid for that
Yeah.
skill factor.
Yeah, the lack of the
Onward.
true amount of skill needed for this is kind of bad. This is why,
Right.
like, I think
Taking aim.
live PvP is a step in that direction. Like,
Goodness.
I would like
Here
to
we
you
go.
really cannot. Like, there's a limit to how skilled the AI can be before it
What's
starts
the
being
plan?
like lunatic plus awakening bullshit.
Onward.
Yeah.
All right. What should I
Yeah.
do?
That's how I feel about it.
What can I do?
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Okay.
Names.
Goodness.
Well, the way I see it, they're doing two things wrong.
Now die.
Number one's that like they're creating a divide. Okay, number one, in this game, there's no real difficulty. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. There's no real difficulty. Mostly because of the fact that there is. They made it so that everything can be done with basically 4 stars. So they keep it low, and they keep trying to make it easier for people to play the game rather than like creating any kind of challenge that keeps people entertained. Like one of the biggest part about Fire Emblem games, I would say, is like between the story and the gameplay itself, and like the difficulty, like the unit combination and stuff like that. But they are very much struggling to replicate that in the game right now.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I think like Grandmaster maps are like the best thing they've done in terms of difficulty. I'm talking about in general though. And you gotta keep in mind, Grandmaster has absolutely nothing to do with your own roster, which is what we're talking about. Because if you're a whale, like you don't have to be a whale to do well in Grandmaster. You don't have to do any. You don't have to be anything. Like that's just purely about skill. But we're talking about like why should people spend money and commit to this game to that degree? So hard to see a reason why right now.
For spring. Goodness.
Yeah. It's at this point just a major points grind. There's no real,
Of course.
like,
Here we go.
if you just put all your numbers into, well, numbers, that's all you really have to do. You don't have to have any real skill to it, which is unfortunately the way that it seems to be going, and further encouraging with these recent arena
What should I
updates
do?
by further catering to people with tier, who just have point builds in tier 21, and with the recent change of bonus
can I
units
do?
having to KO enemies, which in particular I think has just become like,
Let's go.
now you have to absolutely make sure your bonus unit is a competent unit and you're feeding everything to that. Because one of the best authentic experiences about a regular Fire Emblem game is not just using one
Here
unit.
we go.
People
Onward.
will do that a lot of times, but
Let's go.
a lot of the time you're supposed to at least have one army that you would bring into a battle, and then each of them gets their own time to shine. Like in just about any other game, you would have, sure, you'd have bench warmers, but you would have at least 20 units competently built. But as of this, they're now not only encouraging you to just have 4 for arena and then have a bunch of fodder for arena assaults, but they're also encouraging you to now just have one super build that takes out everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so on top of not having any skill because you're just focusing on point builds and turtling with a bunch of armored units, now you're having to ditch that whole concept of using armored units and make Alphonse kill 28 enemies at once.
Oh yeah. I really hate how they're like forcing Alphonse on everybody's like, you gotta use Alphonse. But I hate Alphonse. You gotta use Alphonse.
You have to. We'll make him good as we can make him. You gotta use him though. Like, no. I want to use somebody I like. Like, I want to use Legion, but he is so poorly optimized for arena at this point that I can't even have that much fun with my army. Like,
Yeah.
I want to be able to use these cool units that they're pushing out, because they do legitimately put out some cool units now and then, like these dancers. They're really cool units, but they're, because of their BST, not only is it harming them a little bit in performance, I can get away with that, but it makes them completely worthless in arena. So they're good units, but who's going to care about them if they really want to go in the long run? Like, some whales will just push out a +10 on that because they like that character, or because they like this banner and they want to flex their money.
Mm-hmm.
No offense to whales. But at the same time, what are they going to get out of that? Another arena assault fodder unit. Like, throw a blessing on them, use them once per week or twice if you use a few times, you know.
Yeah.
That's about it though. Once you've used up that seasonal unit, either for Arena Assault or for their bonus season, they're gone. And it's just, why am I investing money in these really cool banners if I'm not going to get any returns or dividends out of it?
Yep.
Other than the winter banner, which gave a lot of ridiculous power creep to BST, there really hasn't been, and Fall of Heroes, there hasn't been really much to compensate for that, and well, for that whole whale mentality in terms of getting higher score in arena, and as a result, it's just casting aside all the other units that we've seen up to this point.
Yep.
I still get excited when I'm summoning these new units. Like about 5 minutes ago, got Young Summer Tiki.
You actually did. Congrats.
Yeah, the last 15 orbs. I am so hyped. I really hope you do well this summoning session. Good luck. But that being said, I'll be able to use her for this bonus season. Maybe I'll use her in Arena Assault. But after that, what is she gonna get me? Like, I'm not a whale, but I'm trying to go for tier 20, tier 21. I'm crazy. But
What can I do?
Youngster Mutiki was something I wanted since the beginning of this banner, and after I use her, she's gonna be on the bench basically the rest of my Fae career just because they don't let you just have freedom.
Yeah.
At this point, you're just constrained to 4 units, high BST, high merge units, and that's about it.
Yeah.
What
One
should
thing
I
I
do?
would definitely say is shave the whole BST requirement, but that's just a whole force of that would like to see.
Goodness.
My
It would be
thoughts.
better since we're gonna do so, even though
For
people
spring.
don't exactly like horses, but we're at the point where the BST creep has gotten so bad that you can't escape horses anyway, so
Let's go.
you might as well throw out the concept in the first place.
Taking aim. Here we
Exactly. When horse emblems no longer relevant.
go. Onward.
I mean, I'm fine with ditching horses in upper tiers, although you'll never escape them in tier 20. They
What
just
should I do?
you can't. They're not exactly as prevalent up there,
Here we
but at
go.
the same time, it's kind of annoying that those units are all just getting completely outmoded for a completely different overpowered armor type. Bullfighter is absolutely broken. But at the same time, I don't know if I would like the unbalanced, well, partially unbalanced brokenness of Force Emblem better, or just the same 6 armor units over and over again in tier 20, tier 21 arena. I don't know which one would personally be better. I would rather not have to see either of them, but at this point, I think that they're kind of stuck with Force.
Taking aim.
Yeah. Definitely.
They, nothing can save that, not even trenches.
What can I do? Onward.
Time for some bigger maps.
Yeah.
Great Grand Conquest.
Let's go.
Master Express is big.
Although I'd be down with some arena maps that were just as big as regular Grand Conquest, or even half the size.
Yeah, I'd like to see some different things out of arena. Like, I like the arena maps
Here we
sometimes.
go.
Some of them are really trash and cheap, but fucking those wall maps.
You get me, man. The fucking double wall maps are so godlike.
It's
Godlike
like,
as
if
in
you
godlike
get
cancer.
Yeah, it's godlike cancer. If you get initiated by the wrong enemy in that map, you're done. You're screwed. It's game over at that point. But I don't know. While I would like to see some of those maps trashed, I would also like to see Arena have a little bit of spice to the life, because I feel like at this point, first of all, if you listen to the music, it's the same track every time you play, so it's like it gets so boring and droning that every time I do Arena, I end up being irritated just by listening to it. But,
Yeah.
Same with the maps. Like, you'll see the same 20 maps in constant rotation, and while I do like...
Wait, you want more maps too?
Nah, I'd like to at least see the maps be different. Like, change them up a little bit. I don't say add more, maybe just swap some... I don't know, because I feel like with what Marlos was saying, seeing like maybe some of the more squad assault-like maps in a more arena-like setting would probably be more interesting. Make something that doesn't just cater to trying to stop one move
Here
type,
we
or
go.
just
Of
these really
course.
cheap maps.
All right.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, like I think the arena experience is entirely build specific as to whether or not it's interesting when you fight against somebody. It hardly feels like the maps these days are just investing. Like you're just, I don't know, just kind of feels like bashing my head against the wall in the same units in the same environments over and over again.
I think finding the same heroes is getting to me as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can definitely say that I'm not even at your score range yet. I'm still a little bit behind, but the further up you go, the less interesting it gets.
Okay.
Same heroes, the same areas, same music. It's
Definitely.
just very repetitious. Like, I love the concept of arena. I think it's very fun to be able to fight against other people's teams, see what they do for
What
different
should I do?
builds, different units. But the further you go, the less diversity you see, and the more you see
Onward.
people just trying to get the best score possible.
Yeah.
And that just dampens the whole experience
What's
and
the
makes it
plan?
a lot less magical than it used to be
Here
back
we
when
go.
Faye was in its early days.
Another thing they could add would be like actually, like it's actually kind of cancer when you think about it, but I do enjoy the idea of something like selecting the map that your defense team plays on.
Taking aim.
Something as small as that would be so much better, so much interesting.
What should I do?
You have that. You can set something outside of your lead team, so that way you don't have to have defensive team people on your team. They'll always have that setting. So if you change out skills by accident or something because you're doing something else outside the arena, that'll help. You can have that. Another thing we can have is instant replays. You get to see how people lose your team.
Yeah, they should have done that a long time ago. I remember talking to Peas about that like last year. It's actually not very hard because it's easy for them to recreate everything, like in terms of code and stuff. It's yeah, it's pretty simple, but they won't do it.
No, I don't think so. Not to mention, kind of hard to export that without having to make their own platform, and I don't know if they want to make that extra work.
Oh, I don't think they'll export it. Oh, I definitely don't think they'll do that.
Nah, but like having to put it into some sort of cloud storage, I don't know if they'd even go that far. But who knows? I would like to see that though. I'd like to see what people do for these cheese strategies outside of still images and YouTuber videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What can I do?
Oh my god, this is... Okay, I think I'll just do it on Lunatic if this team doesn't work on one more try.
I haven't really been checking, but which queries quest are you trying to do?
The Wind Blessing one.
What should I do?
Yeah, that. You're trying to do
Spare Wind Blessings. One thing you can do is probably throw away Gun Trip and then climb.
Oh yeah.
Climb?
There. Yeah, climb. Climb's nice boy.
What? Why?
Great little my boy.
I actually use my Picky Breaker Klein all the time. He may only have 38 base attack, but
Wait, what do you
44 with a Brave Bow is pretty good.
Wait, why switch? Why in the world would I do that? That's...
Because Klein is actually really goddamn strong. You can
Especially
throw in
in these kinds of
Klein, you can throw in a Dancer with a Wind Blessing.
You know I'm doing it on Inferno, right? That's why it's not free.
Yeah, but you're also doing Inferno with 2 cavalries.
But like the team is fine. I'm pretty sure
Here
of
we
that.
go.
Like if
Yeah,
it's about beating it, I'm not sure why Klein would make anything easier. If anything, like building a Klein just to do this is ridiculous.
Building a Klein.
Building the Klein and clear all Grand Hero battles.
I actually haven't conferred a blessing on my Klein before. I should have, but I didn't.
Neither have I.
Well,
Ghost, I hope you realize this. I only have 5 units with Wind Blessings, so this is... I didn't put these guys... Huh? Well, yeah, because I rarely use Wind Blessing.
Fair.
The game is easy, but this has nothing to do with that. Like, we're doing it on Inferno, and I didn't like pick out any of these heroes. These are heroes that already had Wind Blessing, so that's the point, dude.
Yeah.
It's not like I went out of my way and made certain heroes Wind Blessings. And if we did that, this would be relatively easy.
Yeah. Exactly what I did when I started doing the blessing. I think I finished the blessing quest with 4 units, having them all, but I've since converted maybe 10 or 20, well, almost 20. It's mostly because of the arena assault, having to KO with blessing units. That's why I would suggest having 14 blessings, 14 units with each blessing. That way you can always ensure that no matter what the season, you would have point optimum.
What should I
Because
do?
28 extra points is pretty important in arena assault.
It is, but like at my point, I already know how big of a gap it is.
Yeah, it'll probably... I don't know how...
Okay, that felt bad. This is the first time ever I had to do the 2 orbs on Lunatic instead of Inferno.
Yeah, that happens a little.
Yeah, but I don't want to keep trying at this point.
Yeah.
I've done all of the quests so far on both Grand Hero battles in Inferno for the orbs, so. But whatever.
Good on you. Yeah. Makes it more exciting, I guess. They tried to make it merciful with the Lunatic, but Inferno is definitely more interesting. But I've only done the Infernals for GHP Elite 1. I should do Elite 2, but whatever.
Okay, just to let you know, the music is at its lowest. Like, look, I'll drop it one more bar. It's literally off. This is the literal lowest for the music, guys. I cannot drop it more. And in Marble's case, he's at 200%, so I can't raise his voice anymore. It's not like I don't read the chat. It's literally I cannot do anything. I'm not sure how else
Sorry
to explain
guys,
this to you.
my mic is trash.
No, I'm just showing them
big
that
deal.
I only have one decibel of volume left. So
Thank you, Rainmax.
yeah.
Oh, did my internet go out?
You're still here.
No, wait, I'm still here. It's just everybody sounds like garbleness.
Oh
now.
my god. Really? Okay. I gotta show this guy. He doesn't understand.
Oh boy.
Alright, so I'll
Struggle
show
is
you.
real.
I'll show you. Here's the music playing, right? Here's YouTube. It is literally at 1 decibel. Do you see this, please? It's not that I'm not listening. It is literally that we cannot do anything. If I lower Chrome, if I lower this anymore, like if I lower the PC volume, it lowers the background sound as well, guys. So then you wouldn't hear those guys either. So
Yeah. Gotta deal with it.
just lower Chrome volume in volume mixer. It is already lowered. It's at 35%. I don't know how much more tweaking you want me to do, guys. Yes, I've watched Mangled lots. It's at 35% on the sound mixer. At that point, you drop it much more, it's just gonna turn into nothing. It's literally the song quality at this point, because there's varying song quality and on how loud they are, so there's not a lot left to do.
High School of the Dead should have got a season 2.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna summon soon. I just want to get those 2 orbs, and what else do I have left? We have I'm just trying to get 120 orbs before we summon. There is Water Blessing. I can definitely do that. I'll skip Fire Blessing. I just want you guys to realize, like, this is not my first time running a stream. I've been doing this for over a year now. I'm pretty well aware of what options I have. I'm not trying to sound like a dick, but literally, come on.
Yeah.
So, how you feel about that Smash 4 final at EVO?
Really? You're gonna ask that?
It was a random question. I just remembered you were into Smash 4.
Yeah, I watched that and I was in depression. How about that? It was okay. I watched it all the way to finals. I was cheering for a non-Bayonetta final. Obviously, that didn't happen. Unfortunately.
Of course not.
But
I mean, DHD got into the top 8, so I'm still kind of hype about that.
wait, DHD?
Duck Hunt Dog.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Raito's pretty damn good. He could have gotten a bit further if he didn't fall for that MVD. If he just didn't air dodge. But he was kind of scared, so I got it. I understand. It was pretty close.
Yeah. I mean, people like to bitch about Mayo, but I'm like, y'all weren't there when Meta Knight was taking 8 out of 8 on like all the majors on like top 8. And it's like, Mayo hasn't even done that yet. And it's like, hey, y'all want to ban her? Like,
As you
we
said.
barely banned Meta Knight.
Are you, no, wait.
He only lasted, and that ban lasted for like a year before people's like, yeah.
I hope you've looked at viewership numbers drop on Smash 4 in the past year. If you want to wait another year before you ban her, the game is literally dead. It will literally be dead. Like there's zero explanation left for this crap.
Game's already dead.
Right. So why wait even longer before considering something like that? So
because there's no
commu-
point at that point. Like the people
what's the
who
point
are
then?
like so hard on like the idea of banning her is like
My turn.
they don't really realize what it takes to like actually justify the ban. Like
Let's go.
you're thinking of viewership and money, and it's like
As you say.
that's not 100% about like why you should
Yes.
ban, because if it was that, people would have like jumped on banning whoever was the best character at that time. Because even
No,
then,
no,
you
it's not about
throw
the-
out Bayo, like the next person's gonna be like 8 Clouds or some shit like that. It's like,
No, Cloud is fair. Cloud is fine. Cloud is
Cloud's
super
fine
safe.
now.
Cloud is
Like,
super safe, but there's like a balancing element to him that ultimately makes this, you know, acceptable. It's just with Bayo, you don't have that. With Bayo, you have literally, like, it's not like it doesn't even feel like she's part of the game, because she's like just exists outside of everything basically.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but the problem is the whole, like, she's not like, it's not like ST Akuma, it's not even Meta Knight. It's like, she's not completely unbeatable. If she was, I could see why
Dude, she was
banning her would be completely justified.
she was
But
really
it's like,
close to being 1, 2, and 3 at Evo, so I'm not sure what you're going on about.
Okay.
Every single year we've gotten more and more Bayo players. I'm not sure how much longer you want to wait before it becomes obvious how bad it is.
Yes.
I mean, just look at something like
Yes.
Fox, man. Like, people used to try
As you
to
say.
say the same stuff about Melee Fox, and it was like,
Wait, they did? When was
people
that?
adapted. Oh, years ago. This was like years ago.
I
This is like
no, that never
pre-tweet.
happened, dude. I'm telling you, that never happened.
Dude, it totally happened.
Who do you
But
think
people
I
were like,
am?
but you know what? People adapted. People like grinded the fuck out of their characters, and it's like, eventually people found counters and stuff, and it's like, people just don't seem motivated to find counters because they stopped updating like after they nerfed Bayonetta. So it's like people were like, they probably should have nerfed
Who
her more,
next?
which
Okay.
I can definitely
Yes.
agree with. But it's like, you're now at the state of the game where there aren't going to be any more updates. There's either something that people haven't thought of yet, or
You
People
don't
just
understand.
aren't
Melee
trying.
Fox was like never remotely that bad. He's the clear best character, yes, but it's not like he's like 2 tiers above, which is what Bayonetta basically is.
Who next?
Like it's
Bayonetta
not
doesn't feel-
remotely close
like
at this
she
point.
feels like the best, but she doesn't feel like so much the best. Where it's like,
All right.
you see a Bayo, you might as well just
Orders,
put down your
please.
damn controller.
Do my
It's not
best.
that bad.
That's because there's pro players who spend all their time playing with counterplay, and even with all the counterplay,
Who next?
they're still like inconsistent on them. Like there is,
All right.
I'm not sure what to tell you, dude. It's not like that.
Okay.
It's way worse than that.
Okay.
I mean, people used to be inconsistent when it comes to other top tiers, like back
you say.
when Sagat was a good shit in Street Fighter.
Dude, she is so much better than all that. It's not like a small difference, it's a major difference. It is not something that look, if we're talking about like Sagat or something, you have like a half a tier difference between him and other characters at this point. Bayonetta's like 2 tiers above, literally 2 tiers above, dude. It is not even worth talking about in terms of like balancing. It's like she's so much better at this point that if you want to, that's why most of the best players have just like switched or like fully on just play her nowadays. All right, there's players like Tweak who used to be a Cloud main, but now he plays Bayo as well. Even like the best players like Leo who don't actually main the character, but they play it at a very high level. Like everybody plays her at this point. I'm not sure what, like you wait a bit longer, it's just gonna get worse.
Do my best.
And if you wait,
Who next?
I guess that's the choice the community has already made, but still,
All
that's
right.
it's clearly not the right answer.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
At this point, like
It's just something that people don't understand. It's like, if you look at other, and I guess besides the point of whether or not people consider Smash a fine game or not, it's like, sometimes the best option is to either just pick a top tier and adapt, and it's like, if you don't, then that's fine. You don't get your money. It's like, it, you know, I have not too much left to say about it because like I'm not religiously a Smash 4 player. Like I kind of stopped after the first patch and all the DLC, and I just got kind of discouraged from like not having people to play because I live in the middle of nowhere. But the point I want to make is, at some point, if people all like we're not at the point where people have decided to not adapt and just pick a top tier, and then the only top tier that people are picking are one character. It's like, you know, eventually we're gonna get to that point. But if people give up and then they decide to ban her, and then it's like whatever. But we're on Smash 4's last year anyway, so people are probably just gonna give up and hope Ultimate is better.
That rhetoric is so dead to me, because look, the game didn't have to die. This is the Smash game that dies the earliest. Smash 4's been around for 4 years, and it's dead. It's gonna die. There's been no other Smash game that's died that early. It's only because of this, because of what their decision making with the characters.
I mean, it doesn't help that this is the first game that has this patch culture, this mentality was like they just want to cry for nerfs, and it was like, and a lot of
it's
times
not about
when
mentality.
they did nerf things, like remember when Diddy was like the god, and it was like they ended up basically almost killing that character because they overdid it.
Wait, how did they kill the character when the best player in the game continued to use him?
It's that patch mentality. That's how people felt, even though he was still just fine. But it was like,
He wasn't fine, dude.
They didn't. No, I mean post nerf.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, even pre-nerf, he was pretty ridiculous. But I mean, Yoshi, you still had Yoshi, so it was like, man, remember Yoshi was actually a top tier? That was kind of fun. I want that back.
That was like in beta, dude.
Yeah, let's make Yoshi good this year. I hope he's good in Ultimate. I want one of my names to be godlike. He deserves it.
Smash 4 died really early because the next game came out really quick. You guys gotta remember when
Oh yeah, that too.
that's not. I wouldn't buy into that rhetoric. Is what I'm gonna say. It's not that simple. Like, new game comes out, game dies. It's not really like that. It happened for various reasons, but that's
Yeah,
looking at
that's
way too
just
simply.
Things like patches. Patches ruin things for a lot of people. Even if you weren't playing like the absolute top tier, it's like you get to like you have to look at people like me who's like, I'm just down for playing like one or two characters, and they get a nerf and they're like not even top tiers. And it's like, wow, these characters are just never going to be viable, and it's like you just drop the game because characters you care about don't get the buffs that you want them, while the characters that are already good don't get the nerfs that you want. And then it's like that feeds even further into the toxicity that Smash 4 players have. So that's another thing that definitely did not help.
I think you're looking way too heavily into the nerfs. I don't think the community is like that. Like, it didn't have like problems in terms of like even with all the nerfs and patches and all that stuff, the attendance was going up, viewership was going up, everything was going fine. It's just after they stopped all of that and the game quickly became really Bayo-centric that people just got sick of it. And the thing is, like, people don't understand. They just say, oh, it's because you suck that you can't deal with Bayos. Like, no. Have you guys gone to a major and counted how many Bayos you fight? It's not like that. The last major I went to, I lost to a Bayo. I mean, and then I grinded with Bayos the entire day. It's literally... And the thing is, it's obnoxious because the character is freakishly safe on... And there's a lot of characters that just have no tools of dealing with her. Or just cannot deal with her at any reasonable pace. So it's like, oh, hey, they counterpicked you, Bayo. Well, guess what? You've lost. You have to basically play like a top tier, and even then, when you play a top tier, a lot of them have just like at best even matchups. Most of them lose. There is no top tier that actually legitimately beats her. So yeah, I don't know what to say. Like, she's so far above everybody. I don't think she has a losing matchup.
But she has even matchups. That's like one of the core reasons why people will just say just get good, because it's not like she has only 60-40s and betters. Like, she has even matchups. That means theoretically, as it comes down to the player's skill level,
It's
theoretically.
it's called even matchups because it's in theory even, but nobody has ever been able to show it except for like a select few. Like literally, Leo showed it, and I think Leo considers it like a loss for Marth or even at best. And there's very few characters, few players that have actually legitimately showed it. Like when Salem fought I forgot who, in a Bayo, it was not Bayo did it, but he went Greninja instead, and he took it to game 5, but he still lost. And that's as a Bayo player as well, so I don't even know where this rhetoric is coming from, because it's never been really demonstrated outside like a select few who are like top players. And if those players did not exist, this game would literally be even more dead, because it would just be Bayo.
And I think that's what separates Smash 4's top players than the other Smash games top players. Like, they seem to have the idea that there is something they can do, but they don't seem to be putting in like the raw effort to show that.
No, oh god.
Maybe they're not.
No. Look, when I went to Gomo, get on my level, and I played somebody from my old scene in Ottawa, he came over. He's now playing Bayo. This is a guy I've never lost to in tournament. And there were several guys like this. I never lost him in tournament ever. I've always been clearly winning. He switches to Bayo, and I can take like 1 or 2 matches. And the thing is, you guys don't understand. Fighting Bayo is physically taxing. You have to smash DI every fucking thing. It is bad for your hand and bad for the controller as well. But okay, let's deal with it, because you know it's all about skill, right? Skill. And you can overwhelm.
Just skill, it's also consistency. Like,
well, that's the thing. SDI is not consistent. At best, you're hoping you smash DI at the right frames where it actually is meaningful and works out, so you can get out of the combo. You're like praying to God. If you cannot smash DI quick enough, or like you're bad at SDI, or you don't identify which way, or they flat out guess right, you're dead. It's pretty ugly.
Yeah, I do understand how that can be frustrating, though. I'm not gonna lie. Still, I think I'm pretty set in my ways.
I know this.
But that's how I feel about it. So, what's your progress on orbiting?
There's just a chain challenges left. Oh my god, I don't want to do this. But we need it. We need the extra last 6 orbs to reach 120. I mean, it'll be over 120, but all right, whatever.
Better over than under.
Let's just get it over with. Let's just horse them the way through this. Wait, let's fire them the way through it, because it'd be easier. This orb gathering took a lot longer than I wanted to.
Perfect.
How about summoning first and C at Nimius? The thing is, if we do that, we get into awkward positions where we have like potential orbs to summon for, but we don't go for it because we ran out of orbs.
Yeah.
It's like just,
I would hate that.
and it also adds a giant pause in between everything, which people hate as well. So.
Do you even plan on running all 120 orbs right now?
Yeah, I plan on going as far as many as I can.
I spent all my orbs. I'm down to 2, but it's worth it. I got everything except for Takumi off this banner. It was definitely one of my best banners this summer.
Alright, I'm just gonna horse them my way through it. That's the easiest thing to do.
When all else fails.
Yeah, I'll just do 3 of the low ones so for the last 6 orbs. Yeah, so it shouldn't be that bad. But yeah, sorry guys, it's taking a lot longer than I wanted to. But it's better to have the orbs than not to have the orbs.
Right. Don't want more pauses.
You just spend those nice shekels. Good boy.
What?
Guys, I read. Yeah.
Nothing, I'm just poking fun at a free-to-play.
Right. I just want you guys to know, like, I do read the chat. It's just that I don't. when I read the chat, sometimes I don't want to interrupt everybody just to like respond. That would be very rude. So.
Yeah.
All right. Last 3. So these 3, and I think we're done. Yeah. All right. This is to make everything nice and easy.
I'm so jealous of that old when she's not in my feed.
But yeah, I don't wanna spend literally every orb because of you know, in the future we're gonna have to summon on a new banner anyways.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's another seasonal, and it's 30 days, so it's like whatever.
Yeah, I mean, by the time it's over, CYL will be right around the corner. I'm still gonna spend on it because spend orbs, but it's not my biggest priority. I mean, I actually have 6 dancers now, so perfectly fine. Because I got Olivia, so now I'm all set. But I wouldn't be against getting these new dancers. Like, effective against Dragon's Dagger, it's kind of bad considering the effective damage is also counterbalanced by adaptive damage from Manichates. But I mean, I'm perfectly fine with this banner going in on it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the matchups make it kind of awkward, but ultimately I think yeah, everybody should still go for it. It is a good banner.
It is a good banner. It's just
It's okay, I guess. I mean, if the daggers are like the same as the color for bows and shit, it's like you could throw that dragon dagger onto like Renoma, and then you have like the only blue dragon slayer in the game.
Oh yeah, I was about to.
That's
yeah,
a
that is
cool
good
concept.
That is a really cool concept, actually. I'm down with that because technically speaking, the Nagas also have to worry about that. So it's not like the adaptive damage is 100% daggers, but I think that Ryoma would definitely make some interesting usage out of it, especially with killing the ever so present Tikis.
Yeah, being able to one-shot them is definitely great.
Yeah, I've had a fair adult Tiki problems in that arena, so being able to knock one out probably is.
I mean, despite them having all that defense, my Gult just still tears through them. And I was like, you got all this defense, and it doesn't even matter, huh? Because you're slow as shit.
True, true.
I still can't believe you guys did the Legault, because ultimately I thought he was like such a bad investment.
I got him on accident when I was going for Fino. I pulled the colorless, got Legault 5-star. He wasn't good IVs, so I think he's minus res, but I used him, and granted his attack is pretty bad at 43,
Yes.
but 40 speed neutral with the cleaner as a speed refine base, I can work with that. The Galt's actually a pretty solid dagger to work with.
Yeah.
44 attack. But yeah, dude's pretty good for what he does. I mean, with 44 attack, you're still able to blow up something like a Gult TP.
44. Mine's 43 with the attack without the attack plus 1 CO.
Or maybe it was 43. I don't remember because I put Swift Sparrow on him and that completely
I
fixed
kind of
everything.
wish I did. I still have his Swift Strike.
No wonder they
enemy.
keep locking Swift Sparrow
Stay
to
close.
5-star exclusive. That shit's good, man.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Right? That is a fantastic skill, and it makes you not have to use Life and Death, which is very appreciated, because Life and Death is a good skill, but it's risky sometimes.
I just got a
Yeah,
Carmilla
people are like, put that
EFGO.
on
Take
your
some
main
of my
sub. I
luck.
was like, no.
Thanks, Brave Robin.
I
You
actually-
use Brazen attack speed or you use Swift Sparrow. Life and Death
Exactly.
is terrible for her because she
kind
has...
of need some bulk.
Yeah.
The only thing is, I think I did, yeah, I gave Life and Death, so I'm not one to talk, but yeah, I gave Life and Death to Celica and Tail 2, but mostly Tail 2 because she's actually plus speed, plus attack. So I wanted to give her as much speed as I could to compensate.
The enemy.
But, like, I usually will only put Life and Death on units who have HP
Undoubtedly.
buffer. Like, Legion is a fantastic user of the Life and Death because it's 57 HP.
By your side.
Even if he has Life and Death, he's still gonna have over 60 in both bulks.
Undoubtedly.
So it's not like, and he's gonna have 45 speed. So it's not like that defense is really worth much. But on a unit like Celica, she has 42 HP for me, so
Right.
like I went for it.
It doesn't really matter, but yeah.
Yes.
But
By
like
your side.
it's still only 56 defensive bulk. It's not great, but lower HPs like Celica, even kill 2, honestly.
Okay.
I wouldn't really go for it usually, just because they're not going to survive one shot, which is really what they worry about.
Yeah. Sometimes
Like-
for fun, like you put it on someone like
Oh yeah, no, like sometimes I'll
like
put
for
it on
some
for
dude
jokes.
and like loot and shit, they already have like single digit defense with with like a def on. That's actually kind of funny.
5 defense Delphia.
Okay.
Is the most optimal build.
Yes.
But yeah, I like the high HP idea because that's what I use
I
for
understand.
Raven.
Oh yeah.
Like, despite having double life and def on and single digit res, he still has like enough bulk to not get one shot by anything that isn't red magic.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, for my Raven, he would only have 55 because he's unmerged. Only 40 HP. I think he's minus res. So he would have 55 res bulk and what now? 58 def bulk. So it's kind of on the fringe where I would maybe, but not really. In general, though, I usually like to shoot for at least 45 HP before I start thinking about life and death.
The merges will like cover that. Plus,
Yeah.
you get 3 more HP from refining it.
That is true. Well, I did refine Raven. He's fully built for Raven standards. Fury, Desperation, Life and Death, Basilicos. It was a
Yeah.
pity breaker that I eventually decided to use, and it worked.
I'd probably throw out the desperation from guard or something, but that's just me.
I mean, yeah, I would probably think about that, but I don't know. With Fury Guard, that's a really risky thing to do.
Oh, you're
because-
using Fury, never mind.
No,
I
I'm
thought
not
you-
doing double life and death because he's not merged. But if I were to do a build that kind of focuses more on him not taking that much damage after combat, yeah, I would think about guard. It would really screw over some builds.
Okay.
Yeah, guard is so important for those high merges because like
It
the fucking instant proc shit, especially with the new Hector, where it's like now guard's kind of invalidated because like now you have things where they start with their special up. And it's like you can't guard bullshit through it anymore, and it's
Nope.
like, ugh.
If they go for one cooldown and not get that instant special, or else you're screwed. But the other problem is that guard's only 200 SP, so like I said, it's not
even
going to be found in
worse.
upper arena. Ugh.
Let's go.
Yeah, so you'll have to use
By your side.
when you get your hands on it, get yourself some wrath, and that Raven is gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah. Now, if only I could draw any unit with Wrath. I've yet to do that.
What the heck? I forgot there's guidance. The fruit alone.
Oh yeah, guidance.
Yeah.
I understand.
Okay, that's bad.
Undoubtedly.
Yeah, fruits of Equine.
When
Okay.
seasonal start power creeping each
Yes.
other. People don't even use the Noe anymore. And again, people never use her in the first place.
Noe.
It's fine, and Noe's garbage. No one uses
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
By your side.
Phase garbage, dude.
Ooh.
I understand.
I really don't see the goal her.
All right, let's
Now-
try and make it through this
now
one.
we are
And that
playing.
should be it.
Onward.
Noe, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I like now when I played Awakening,
go.
but I'm not
By
too
your side.
high.
I like her as a unit. when-
Yeah, as a unit, definitely. She's
actually
definitely
kinda
one of the
wild.
best blue dragons for
Undoubtedly.
what it's worth. And still one of the only units not to get power crept since launch.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised by Noe. I'm actually super happy I picked her up all that long time ago.
Oh yeah, no, that investment's definitely returning in dividends. It seems to
Yeah.
be very useful for you.
Mm-hmm.
I really wish I did that, but at the same time, I'm now investing in Gwendolyn, so I'm too far gone.
Okay.
I
Yeah, my
understand.
Gwendolyn
As you
investment paid off way too well.
My Gwendolyn investment's not done yet. She's only +4.
I still can't believe you picked Gwendolyn.
I had to. I'm trying to go for as far as I can in Arena, so I had to choose the 2 free-to-play Arena rulers, and that would be Sheena and Gwendolyn. I haven't cried in Sheena because I actually like her, but not in Gwendolyn.
Chat, please tell me I'm not the only one who like can't pick her because of how she looks.
She's so cute though. Just look at the sprite. You don't even see the.
Just
you
look
don't
at
even
the sprite.
see
That's
the
all you need to
artwork.
look at.
You don't
Look
even
at
see the artwork that much.
Extremely
Yeah, you just never look at the art. Just yeah, definitely.
Honestly, if I just look at it, from
Art's not
the
even
top
that
half,
bad.
I don't even get that bothered. If I just look at the top half of Gwendolyn, I don't really care. But
if I just don't look at the top
But
half of the
armored high
Gwendolyn,
heels. How do you not want to get stepped on?
how
by
often do
armored
I
high
hear that about
heels?
real girls, guys? Okay, sure.
Undoubtedly.
yeah, I really wish Gwendolyn was done better, but whatever.
Okay.
She's a good
I'm not
unit.
gonna complain. Her voice actor's her voice actor is like a goddess as far as I'm
Jeremy Lay.
concerned.
Yep.
Her unit functionality has always been
Really
kind of
good.
top notch for me.
Oh yeah, she's
It's
great.
like I can look
As
past
you
the
will.
art because everything else about her is just
Yeah,
perfect.
exactly.
Okay.
Like, I quite like Sheena
I
over
understand.
Gwendolyn,
Yes.
but with my Gwendolyn, Resifine, Slaying Lance, Warding Breath, I actually went that route. She hits, what now? 37 base res at +4 when being attacked, so for countering Manicheets in upper tier arena, she's actually
Onward.
really nice. Whereas Sheena is
Undoubtedly.
currently just a wall. She doesn't really do anything because her A slot's not substantial, but that and the fact that not having much attack as an axe unit isn't really going to service you very well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
But I
By
mean,
your side.
I actually do like using Sheena, legitimately. It's just the fact that my IVs are still bad. She's minus defense at
Let's
+6.
Undoubtedly.
Yeah, I don't know why. I can't get good IVs from Sheena, so I've given up. I'm
I
just gonna
understand.
keep hoping.
I'm
But,
I'm pretty sure I sent it home to perfect Ivy Sheena at one point.
ah,
But yeah,
okay.
Undoubtedly.
Like,
Yes.
do you ever think you'll ever
Okay.
get to that point where you'll end up investing in those armors?
yeah,
Free?
I definitely do because every single time I clear up my inventory, I look at them and like, okay, yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Yep. Yeah, yep. Gotta. One day. Oh, my Soleil project, Wardo. I'm still working, but the only thing is, Soleil scores slightly less than the other three, and where Hector right now during fire seasons actually, because he's a legendary hero and gives all three of them blessing boosts, during fire seasons, a unmerged legendary Hector is worth more than my Soleil +7.
Okay, guys, this is the last one I'm doing, and then we're gonna summon. How long did we wait before we summoned? An hour and a half. Oh god.
Yeah, we've been here for a while.
Yeah, but I did label it as a orb gathering stream because you know
Yeah.
we're gathering orbs.
Lots and lots of.
But yeah, it's about over.
Be up to 122. Not bad. I kind of wish I would be able to save like that, but the one time I did save, I didn't get any.
Wait,
five
Legion, you
stars
can't
out of over
save?
100 orbs.
No, no way, dude.
I'm very impulsive with my summoning, and I've learned that if I'm not, I don't get anything
I
at
understand.
all.
Dude, you totally seem like the kind of guy who would save.
I usually am. In my actual finances, good with saving. The problem is,
Yeah.
with this, I've saved 100 orbs twice, and neither of those times have I gotten a single 5-star.
Undoubtedly.
On legendary banners, for
Okay.
that matter.
For some reason, it seems like if you YOLO, you'll do better. But
I do much better with YOLO summons. It's weird. Like, I got my
understand.
Harden on a YOLO, my Young Tiki on a YOLO.
your side.
I got Hector, legendary Ephraim, legendary
Okay.
Hector on YOLOs. I forget what else I got
Onward.
recently.
Okay.
Let me double check. Lucina was technically not a YOLO, but I got her free summon, the legendary one. So, call that what you will. I spent 16
Yes.
orbs on the new banner for the Awakening banner.
Yes.
Got 2 of the focus units
Onward.
and left. I was gonna only spend 20. Didn't even have to spend the whole 15. So at this point, I'm not saving. I'm just gonna YOLO.
I
Come
understand.
to that conclusion.
okay, that was depressing. Are you ever gonna play Persona DX2?
Let's go.
The entire plan was to play it, but the unfortunate part was that it's becoming harder and harder to find times to keep playing other gacha games.
Yes.
I think 3 really is the max. I don't think I can balance anything more.
As you
But
will.
I fully intended to. It's just I don't think I
Okay.
can.
EX2 is the shit, man. You totally gotta get in on it.
Wait,
Especially if you want a game that's a game.
you've been playing it?
Yo, I've been going kind of hard on DX2. That shit's fire.
Wait, what's so good? Okay, I've only played like an hour of it, but what's so good about it for you?
Alright,
Yeah.
well, first of all, it's a Shin Megami Tensei game.
Okay, yeah,
Second
yeah,
of
yeah,
all,
I'm aware.
It's a Shin
Yeah.
Megami Tensei game.
Okay,
that
yeah,
isn't
I'm aware.
watered down compared to Fire Emblem and Fire Emblem Heroes. Like, this
Yes.
is a real SMT experience right here, my
Undoubtedly.
boys.
That's true.
Like, and like, although you look at the gacha rates and you see that 0.5 and you're like, oh my god, what the fuck? Unlike FGO and stuff, like, you can kind of bypass most of the gacha aspects because unless you just really want Alice, like, you can just fuse your demons, like in traditional SMT style. And that's like one of the best parts about it because there's only like 5 demons that are like gacha exclusive and you don't really need them. And it's like, yeah, this is definitely something I can invest into. Yeah, game's fun as fuck though. It's a real game, which is definitely helping its argument here.
I understand.
It's not watered down.
The thing is,
Or
I
it's
still
barely watered down.
I still play FGO and Danmachi every day, so it's just like to find a time between FEH, Danmachi, FGO.
Gotchas.
Well,
I'm not
see,
sure
the
how I'm
thing-
supposed to budget my time anymore.
Well, see, the thing is with FGO, it's just there for the story of the game. It's not really a game. But yeah, I see what you mean. I'm trying to balance 4 games right now, like between Fair, Animal Crossing, and
Wait, you still play Animal Crossing? Holy shit!
Is that still relevant?
dude, it's Animal Crossing.
I thought Animal Crossing only made like $10 million this year or something like that, which is like
I thought it was
nothing compared to FEH, which made
burning.
10 times that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not really about the money it makes. It's about how fun the experience is.
No, I'm just using like money
As
as
far
a
as
way to
it's-
judge like activity.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Relevant.
Yeah, a lot of people still play it. It's still mostly a game that you don't spend too much on. That said, between Fair Animal Crossing and Star Ocean and Amesis,
Oh, you're playing Star
And,
Ocean too?
DX.
Holy shit!
yeah, it's pretty fun. So yeah, playing that, and then I'm also playing DX2. So I'm also balancing 4 games, and then it's gonna be a 5th soon when Azure Lane comes out. So something's gotta
Wait,
give.
Azure Lane's coming out in English?
Dude, yeah, I've been
Oh.
hyping that shit for a minute.
Oh my, what? How the hell is anyone supposed to... Okay.
Undoubtedly.
Shit. Wow,
Yes?
I kind of want to play Azure Lane, but
Yes?
there's too many gotchas, man. It's just... How?
Let's go.
Yeah, something's gotta give, man.
Something's gotta give. That's literally true.
Yes?
Okay.
It's like, you gotta think about which ones is games that you're enjoying right now. Which you're enjoying. It's like, I feel like when Azure Lane comes out, I might end up playing Animal Crossing. And that's fine because Animal Crossing isn't exactly a game I need to stay dedicated to because it's one of those comfy experiences that you just kind of pick up and go wherever.
Thanks, Chibi,
You don't
for
have, really
resub.
have to think about progress with that
Okay.
game. And
Undoubtedly.
that's what I love about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Animal Crossing is kind of lax.
I like that about Animal Crossing in general.
Alright. Jesus Christ. Okay,
As you will. Yes?
I guys, just for everybody in the chat and for you too as well, I just never saw myself when I picked up Fire Emblem Heroes. I didn't see like any of this happening. Number one, obviously I didn't see like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be a Fire Emblem Heroes streamer. Who wakes up in the morning and says that to themselves? Like, no. Just never saw any of this coming, so I'm kind of surprised, but it's a good surprise because ultimately, you know, I like what I do, but holy crap. Trying to balance even more of this stuff though, I'm not sure how that's even possible anymore.
It definitely has become quite the endeavor, but yeah, I can definitely say it's been not what I expected coming into this whole thing, but I'll definitely
I
say
understand.
it's definitely quite the ride,
Okay.
even if admittedly it is getting a little chaotic right now.
Hmm.
new content options.
Okay.
But, if it works out, I mean, there's no reason to regret it, I suppose.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. When I came, when I first joined this whole thing, I was just like watching on Steam and was like, okay, I can get invested in this. I play Faye. I'll watch. And eventually I got invested, and as time went along, I'm like, wow, okay, I'm apparently into this now, and got so enveloped in this community and this whole thing, and I'm just not the way I was expecting it to go, but honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Same
Those
here,
kinds
same
of
here.
incidents that are sometimes just the nicest things.
Yeah.
Yeah. As for me, it was more of I was just in that point of where I was like, I kind of want to do some content. But I was like so burned out on the previous games that I was playing. That like I just couldn't do anything. So
Yes.
Faye rolls around, and then I'm like, well, you know what? This game's actually kind of fun.
Yeah.
I definitely see this getting a decent amount of fans because the game it's sourced from
Undoubtedly.
it's pretty popular. So
That's why I came to it.
I did that, and I was like, I just kept grinding out the game,
Okay.
and still being in that previous kind of mindset I was in beforehand. I did kind of ostracize myself early on because
Onward.
I'm just
Yes.
my general nature is extremely toxic because that was the game I was playing previously.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like,
yeah.
as time passes, like I've been a lot less like that, and people have been a lot more
Let's go.
welcoming, and have been pretty good about making an actual community.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
understand.
like that stuff is still in my past, and it's like, you know, it's probably never going to truly go away, and that's fine. But the new opportunities that this game has given me to be a little bit less of an asshole in general is actually very nice. And it's like, I didn't really expect for the game to like actually give me this kind of attention,
Yeah.
but I'm glad it did, because over time, as this game slows down
By your
and
side. Yes.
I don't go back into the whole my base level of toxicity.
Dude, I don't
I
think
think
it's
I'll
that
be
bad
fine.
with you.
Onward.
No, I definitely don't think it's that bad with you.
I couldn't see it, but
You should have
then
seen my
again,
Elsword
I was
days,
about
my
to
boy.
say, I don't know what it was like back then either.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
A lot of people don't know about it, but I still kind of have some of that mindset with me when I go into things.
You can't lose that forever.
Like that natural
Okay.
high end of
Undoubtedly.
competitiveness,
As you
where it's
will.
like I would just be like, don't sleep on this. Don't. I'm telling you right now. Don't sleep on these people. And
Yes.
it's like people will like react negatively to like certain things
I
where,
understand.
Let's go.
where I may not
Yes.
I'm not necessarily being negative, but I will take I'll take certain criticism a little harsher, where
Mhm.
like back when people slept hard on Gwendolyn, I'd be like, I'm telling y'all, don't sleep on Gwendolyn. I know how these games work. She's gonna turn into a god one day. And it was like, people were just looking at me stupid. I was like, and then they'll throw in the slurs here and then. I'd be like,
I
niggas,
understand.
you better chill before I get throw in the real slurs
Yes.
on your dumb ass. And be like, like I just get
Undoubtedly.
like I was just get crazy on people because like sometimes hype shit will happen and then I like can't contain my hype. I'll be like,
By your side.
boy, you about
Okay.
this, and it's just like I got banned from like Sage's Discord because I was like too.
Wait, you
hyped.
got banned for Sages at this? Oh,
Really?
I got banned from like a lot of Fire Emblem Discords because I was just too rowdy.
wow. I never. You behaved
not
yourself
have
so
fun
much
with
in our
that.
Discord, though. I've never
Oh yeah.
thought of like
I
remotely that
understand.
could happen. What the heck?
Let's go.
I mean, I don't.
Undoubtedly.
I mean, even though as a black person, I am allowed to throw nigga this and nigga that area in there. I kind of had to accept the fact that a lot of servers and are just like very abrasive when it comes to like black people kind of getting kind of hype, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll tone it down a bit, and it's like I still kind of have bits and pieces of that when I'm in your chat, but then you got partnered, and I was like, I technically count as a mod, although I'm technically sort of am. So it's like I kind of have to behave a little bit because I don't want to be like, I don't want you to get something shut down because I got too stupid or
Dude,
something like that.
dude, you are behaved. What? Okay, well, I don't think it's nearly as bad as you're making it out to be.
I behave a little more than I used to. I'll be honest, but I don't like. I have to like what I do in my server and what I do in your server is completely different. Like I don't throw slurs left and right at like maximum velocity in your chat because it was like I've seen partner servers get ended because a mod was being a shithead.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I'm not worried about that with you, dude.
Yeah.
That's good because I don't want to make you worry too much because I'm being stupid. Like I have to get kicked out of another community because that community is just at a higher standard than what I present myself in general.
Okay.
But yeah, I've been pretty good about trying to behave on servers. Like I just kind of realize there's a time and a place, and if I want to, if I want to be like that, I can be like that on my own server. Like, and that's how we are. We're basically a lawless land where we just kind of shoot the shit all day and just kind of be dicks to each other for fun. And it's like I can just do that there. When I go to other servers, it's like sure I can be a little bit on the hype side, but if that community isn't welcoming of that, then I can just go elsewhere. Like, I think
Well, you don't have to worry
about
about that here, of course.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't realize, especially when you look at the climate of how people are on social media, where it's like they want to be this here, but be this, that, and whatever, wherever they want to go. Like, you want to be a heavy shit poster on like this website or this Discord, but then it's like that community doesn't really like that kind of thing. So it's like, you know, you don't have to force yourself into that because of some meme about free speech or whatever. It's like if it's really free speech, you know, you can make your own platform. Go somewhere that like is a little more accepting of that. Like you don't have to force yourself to be in these places just because this is where the most people are. And I feel like that's where people,
that's definitely true.
I think that's where a lot of people dislike when platforms are so big that they have to kick out the people who don't want to comply, because maybe beforehand it used to be all about you could make a Twitter post about being able showing people how to cook crack and whatever, and then that stuff doesn't fly today. And it's like you can post your crack recipes on Discord, my guy, or you can post them on some other social media place where it's like I kind of get where you want to be where the most people are because people are just naturally sociable like that, but sometimes you just have to go elsewhere and make a new niche out of somewhere else. Like when the normies take over or whatever, it's like fine. It sucks that you gotta go elsewhere to have the fun you used to have, but like things get popular and things have to change, and it sucks, but that's just the way life is.
Yeah.
I personally hate it. But yeah. Man, I've been ranting for a minute. So, are we summoning yet?
Yeah, we're good to go. I was just making some last minute room.
Oh yeah, some room as usual.
You guys, okay? Whoever was anybody timing that? Because we're timing this. I mean, because this definitely did not take that long.
Hit me with a timestamp, my boys.
Oh yeah.
Timestamp.
Tim Stamp.
I mean the barracks cleaning, because we're basically done.
Oh, the
That's
barracks
it.
part. It's probably been about 5 minutes. 5:10 at most.
Okay, well, whatever. We're done.
Yeah, those barracks hasn't been too bad for cleaning. I could use some more stones and things like that. I still don't have AoEs in my Asker. Should do that.
I'm giving an AoE to Takumi just in case next week I want to use him as a bonus hero. Just in
yeah.
case.
Takumi's a really nice bonus hero. Great unit for GHPs.
Oh, who are the bonus units next week anyway?
The new banner, Alphonse is the Asker Trio bonus unit, so I'm using Felon Takumi. Let me pull out the impress data mine. Let's see here. Okay, so it's Legendary Lucina, the banner units, Fallen Takumi, Roderick, Arvis, Frederick, and Alphonse.
Lame. Nobody good.
Actually, I'm kind of happy with Alphonse because I went with this refined first. I hate that I did it, but I honestly kind of like the refined a lot. I want to use Shorena, but I think Alphonse would probably get the most out of it because Brazen attack defense with Depth Refine hits 43 defense and 57-63 attack with Death Blow.
Oh yeah, he's quite the wall. I think I'll probably give him something like either double Brazen attack defense because it's in a 4-star pool, or give him a sturdy blow, which is initiate with attack and defense, and then give him like V8S.
Oh yeah, but he would really benefit from that. I'm not saying I would love to use Alphonse, but I kind of do want to see how far this can get. Like, my next refine's gonna be Shorena, but I think I kind of want to enjoy Alphonse actually having some stats because he's not going to die very easily next week.
Alright, I'm done. Okay, so, guys, real quick, I'm just gonna restart the stream so everyone gets a notification. And then we're gonna be summoning. In total, I think we have about 128 orbs or something like that. So
122, I believe.
well, there's 6 more in
drops and
the
stuff.
yeah, but 128.
Yeah, and the ward stuff.
But yeah, and then that should be that should be good to go. Sorry again for the length it took, but I did name it Orb Gathering Stream.
Gathering.
So.
No biggie.
But yeah, see you guys in a moment. Stream will be just refresh the stream within a minute, and it should be back online. I'm just really just giving everyone a notification. This way, whenever we do like a summoning stream, on YouTube, especially for those people, because we have to cut it in half. Otherwise, people get so upset at me. They're like, "Where's the summoning?" That's why I have to like recut it, like cut it that way, so it starts with the summoning.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so I'll restart the stream now. I'll see you guys in a moment. So yeah, just stay tuned, refresh in a minute, and it should be back on. So see you guys then.
See ya.
So it's not stream ending, Brendan, you dum-dum. So yeah, we are back.
Good job, Brandon.
There was a few interesting combos, so you're fine.
Nade.
I'm glad you guys enjoy the conversations too. That's why I like having guests, because, you know, Marvel's is pretty interesting, even if he could get a bit controversial, and Legion's a nice guy. Not to mention, nice. He makes a lot of fun decisions. So yeah, see you guys in a moment.
I'm not really sure what I'm doing with Legion next, but definitely gonna have some fun with